Hey man, this is the video for your one of your machines. Sorry, I forgot to take a bunch of stuff off probably of yours. But if you're trying to get rid of the thing for the PS3, there's two ways to do it. So you can do all the systems. So you can go to Start. You have to be in this menu here. Go to Start. Go to Game Settings, and then when you're in Game Settings, just hit up, and you'll be in back. Go to Per System Advanced Configuration. Okay, and then go up. Keep going up, and you'll go to PS3 right there. Not PS3 Plus, just PS3. Hit A, or the X button, and then you're gonna go down to Decorations. You see it says Performance, and then the top left. So you're gonna hit X again, and then you're gonna hit heads up display. You can hit none or you can hit auto. I usually hit auto, and then here you're just also gonna hit auto, and then you're just gonna get back, and that's it. If I did it on a specific game, then you can go into there here, and let's say I probably did it on God of War 3. So we'll go to that one. So if it's a specific game, all you gotta do is go to the game and you gotta hold the X button. This will pop up. And then you go down to Advanced Game Options, hit X. And then you're gonna see Decorations right there. And it's basically the same thing. The same menu, but sometimes when you do it for the game, it'll stick for the game, and if you do it for all the systems, then you gotta remove it at the other menu. So Decorations, and then you can turn it all here. Okay, so then, yeah, I don't have it anymore. So like now it'll get rid of the monitor on PS3, so now you won't see it at all. And then also you set for Switch and Illusion Island, it wasn't working, so I'm gonna show you. I probably didn't set up the controllers. If none of the games are working with the controller, then I didn't set up the controllers. So you're gonna get a keyboard, you're gonna plug it in, and you have to make sure you're in the menu where all the games are at, all the systems, so like PS2, PSP, PS3, and then you're gonna grab the keyboard and you're gonna hit F1. Some computers have like a function button, then you're gonna hit a function F1, but mine just has a regular keyboard. So you're gonna hit F1, and then you're gonna be in this menu, and then you're gonna need a mouse as well. So I hooked up a mouse. So in this menu, you're gonna go here to Applications. You see right there. You're gonna click it, and then you're gonna have Cemu Plus right here, and you're gonna have Yuzu. All right, and this is also how you set up multiple controllers. Everything else will work automatically, but Yuzu and Cemu will not. So all we're gonna do is we'll start with Cemu. We'll start with Cemu. And double click it, and you gotta give it a minute. It will load. And always hit no. Do you want to update? Just hit no. Hit the X or just hit no. Don't update. Go to Options. Input Settings right here. So Options. Input Settings. And then you're going to see here Wii U Gamepad. And if this is connected, that means you're connected. If it's not connected, like if it's separated, I'll show you what it looks like. It's not doing it. If it's not connected, then it's not going to work. And you'll know the controller works when you move. And see how that guy's moving? That's how you know the controller's working. If it's not like that, let's say you don't have anything on there. So if it's like this and you don't see anything. See, now when I move, I don't see anything. So sometimes some games will only work if you have a Wii U Gamepad or if you have the Pro Controller. Right, so we're going to pick Wii U Gamepad because most games work with this one. And then you're going to hit the little plus sign. And then where it says API, you're going to pick SDL Controller. And then where it says Controller, your controller should show up. Click it, and then you hit Add. And then it should be connected like that. And then when you go like this, it should move. And everything should be calibrated, like it's set up already. If it's not, you have to click each section, like click here and then hit the button on the controller. Click here, hit the button on the controller. Takes a little longer, but it should automatically pop up. Once it's like this and you see your thing moving, it's good. You can also set up Rumble, so you can use Rumble so you can actually turn it on. I don't know if you can hear it. So you can turn it on there. I usually turn it off so it saves battery. And you can fix your dead zones. And also you can use motion here. You can turn it on. If a game needs motion, you just go here and turn it on. But we're going to leave everything else the same. Some games will not work with the gamepad. You need the Pro Controller, so you have to come into this menu, change it to Pro Controller, and then go back into the game and it'll work. So, and you see, we're connected now. So we're going to exit out of here. And this is set up. So we're done here, so we can exit. All right, so that's Cemu. And now for Switch, we're going to go here to Yuzu. We're going to double click and it again it's going to take a minute. And it says use the config desktop version file. It's opening, so we're just going to give it a minute. All right, basically the same thing. They're almost identical. You're going to go to emulation, configure, and then you're going to see it down here, controllers. And then mine's connected. You got to make sure it's the little green light is on. And then your input device is DualShock 4, controller 0, or whichever controller you're using. Player 2 isn't connected. See, so if it's not connected, you just hit this little thing right there. You see how it turned on? And you can select what kind of controller. I have everything set up as Pro Controller. You can change it. You have to turn the little green light on if you want it on. If you want 3 players, you have to turn the little green light on. And you'll see it down here too. You'll see it down there. It'll show a 2 or 1 controller. So if I turn this one off, see, there's only one thing lit up. And you know it works because this thing should be moving. We see how it's not moving? Oh, it's because we're in player 2. Player 1. You see that? The controller moves. And when you hit stuff, it'll turn on. And it even has motion too. So the motion should work as well. And you can adjust your dead zones. You can map all your controller keys if you need to, but we're not doing that. We're just connecting the controller. So now we're going to hit OK down here. Hit OK. And now we're done. So then we're going to exit. We're going to get out of here. Okay, so now we're going to go to, let's go to Illusion Island. Is it Disney Illusion Island? I don't know where it's at. Let's try Switch. Disney Illusion Island, right? Yep, that one. So we're gonna hit button. Sorry, I got a new monitor and it's really glossy. I thought I set up the controller, but I might have forgotten. So I'm sorry if I did. Sometimes I just forget because I built like 5 or 6 of these. Sometimes I forget to do stuff. So I'm really sorry if I did. Okay, so that worked. I hit these 2 back buttons and it worked. So I think I just forgot to set up your controllers. So I'm really sorry. I usually do it. I can't believe I forgot. I am so sorry. But now you know how to set up the controllers, and this is how you add multiple controllers. So let's say you want to play with your kid and you have a controller laying around. This is how you do it. Also, I don't know if your case has a thing for 2. I don't think it does. What you could always do, man, is you could always clone your drive. You can buy these like let me show you what I bought. I bought this. If this is the kind of drive you're talking about, like see how it has the NVMe plug-in right here, and then it has a connection point right here. So you connect it, and you connect it into your computer, and then you download Balena Etcher. It's a free program. If you want, I can send you the I can send you the link for it. But you buy something. This was $20. So you plug in your drive, and then you plug it into your computer, the computer you have right here. You go into Windows and you download Balena Etcher, and then you can actually clone your C drive onto here. And then that way you can unplug when, if you want, you can unplug. You have to unplug the graphics card, and then you can get to the SSD, remove it, and then plug in your 2 terabyte, and it should work exactly the same way. So you'll have your 4 terabyte drive in there. If you don't care about Windows, then just unplug that drive altogether and just plug in your 4 terabyte. And then I can send you a link on how to add more games to the 4 terabyte. So let me know. I hope this video helps you, and I'm sorry again if I didn't set up your controllers. Make sure everything works really quick. Yeah, it works now. Okay, so I'm sorry about that.